So this morning I'm out on the west side of Florida. I was gonna go to a new place, visiting the in-laws for Easter weekend. I was gonna go to a new place, get there, and there are no fishing signs posted all over, which I don't really get the whole idea of having a giant pond in the middle of a public park and then having no fishing signs on it. I'm sure the property owners or whoever manages have their reasons, but it doesn't make much sense to me. So I'm back over at Tom Bennett Park, which I've fished a couple times before, and this currently holds my PB with that 7.09 pound fish. I'm not fishing that pond today though. I'm gonna fish the main pond because, interestingly enough, in the first video I posted from here, I got a comment that said the honey hole is over here close to 75. So I'm gonna try this pocket. Now, maybe that guy was catching them when they were in there. I didn't catch any last time I was here, but it was also storming. So we're gonna give it a shot and see what pops up. I'm assuming this is what they were talking about. One fish jumped over there. I scared a couple walking in. I think they're probably tilapia. Don't have my my favorite rod with me, but I've got my spinning and my collapsible Browning, which is going to get replaced. Give the Senko a couple throws. Put on a swim bait. Let's see if we can catch anything. I saw some fish kind of waking around over here. Good chance that they're tilapia. Just kind of sitting on beds. I think the tilapia are kind of spawned right now. Oh, I got the first fish on of the day. It's an okay one. Look how pale this guy is. And he's thin, spawned out. Oh, sharp gripper teeth. So there you go. Really pale, the water's really staining. Let's let him go over here. Do a little toss. It's the first fish of the day. Came off this clump right here. Nothing huge, came off the Senko. A huge splash right here. I want to say it's the tilapia getting away, but I just want to make sure. Still see the rings. Pretty sure it's a tilapia that was just sitting there that came up on and spooked, but I said I want to be 100% sure. For as dingy as this water is, these fish can see me pretty darn well. You can see them moving around in there. We'll make a couple more throws. If there's no interest in it, then I know for sure it's a tilapia. There's just a ton of bait here. There's a fish. Oh, he spit it. That was a good one. That was probably a 3-pounder there. I think that might have been the fish that we saw. So with this breeze coming in, you can see it's kind of blowing across the pond this way. This corner back here might get better as the day goes on, depending on if those if bait fish get pushed back in there. I had 2 bites out of there. That's the only place I saw fish activity, but you know, we've got plenty of pond to fish here. And I'm thinking about going up to the other pond where I caught my PB. Seeing if there's another giant in there. That pond's a little bit harder to fish because there's all this thick grass and reeds around the edge. water's a little bit lower than last time we were here. A couple people are going to fish in another pond that I just left. I'm something small with it right now. It is a tiny little dude. Oh man, you got hooked good. How'd you get that? So eventually this is just going to be overgrown. And you won't be able to fish this corner anymore. This is pretty thick as is, as I'm looking at it. I don't know if I'd be able to pull a 6-pound fish over this thing. Wow, look at that. I had to restring this. Or I had to salvage what I could from that knot because I couldn't actually get it out. Saw a couple little baitfish swim by. I have not seen any bass, no bass jump. I might just go back to that other pond and fish that one side again after I get done with this. But before this weekend's tournaments, I'm gonna have to restring this. There we go. It's not a big one. Second fish of the day, though. Hit it pretty aggressive, though. No monsters today. Biggest one I've had on the line was probably that 3-pounder that got away. Got a good look at him, so. So we got some baitfish on this side here. Hey, we got one on. It's a good one too. I'm gonna try to keep his head down. Finally on that swim bait. That's a good fish. Probably a 4-pounder. There we go. Look how skinny he is though. These fish are definitely all spawned out. Oh my gosh. Hook came right out. All head, no body. On the swim bait. Oh, splashed in that mud. That mud is stinky. Beautiful looking fish. Again, all head, no body. Probably the head of a 5-pounder or 6-pounder and the body of a, he's probably only 3, maybe 4 pounds. Give him a little toss to get in over top of this weeds here. There he goes. Like I said, the water in this pond is significantly clearer than the big one. I just saw a little bass swim through here. So I'm gonna make a few more casts in this pond, and then I think I'm gonna head over to the other pond and fish that section where the tilapia and those 2 bass were the one that I caught and the one that I missed. I'll give that a shot. Got a little bit more time than I thought, so I'm gonna go try that one more time, and then I think I'll be done. So not too bad a day of fishing. Really lethargic bite though, and I mean, It's breezy, but it's in the probably high 70s right now. I'm probably gonna reach the 80s. Okay, let's try this corner again. The wind is blowing down here pretty consistently for the last hour or so. And the water, if it was cold, it should be warmed up a little bit. Sun's up high. Let's see if these fish are kind of pushed into this corner. Hopefully we'll catch a couple more. No bites there. I'm gonna fish around this little edge here and see if we can't find something. Switched over to my little Yo-Zuri jerkbait. I think it matches the stain better here. I've fished this jerkbait in this type of water before with a lot of success. Kind of mimics the light coloring of the fish, but it's got a dark back on it. So we'll give it a couple throws and we'll see what pops up. Well, I think that's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna make a few more casts and then I think I'm out of here. Go have lunch with the family. It's been a pretty good day. It's, kind of back to the way I started, boots on the ground. Gotta get ready for this tournament coming up this next weekend. I think I'm gonna head up to a place I've always wanted to go to and videotape there. And we'll see what happens. Oh, the fish go right here. So, like I said, it's been a good day. Not a terrible morning, no monsters. One decent fish. Super skinny, but decent fish. I'm gonna think we take the rest of the day to relax, gotta drive back. So, if you're out there fishing, tight lines, have a great week. And I'll try to get that tournament video up probably Sunday or Monday at the latest.